Hi, everyone. This week we're looking at what Jesus says about our religious practices. Be careful that you don't practice your religion in front of people to draw their attention. If you do, you'll have no reward from your Father who is in heaven. Whenever you give to the poor, don't blow your trumpet as the hypocrites do in the synagogues and in the streets so that they can get praise from people. I assure you, that's the only reward they'll get. But when you give to the poor, don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing, so that you may give to the poor in secret. Your Father, who sees in secret, will reward you. And when you fast, don't put on a sad face like the hypocrites. They distort their faces so people will know they're fasting. I assure you that they have their reward. When you fast, fix your hair and wash your face. Then you won't look like you're fasting to people, but only to your Father who is in secret. And your Father who sees in secret will reward you. So the big question with really all of this week is, why do we do the religious things that we, hopefully do, right? You notice Jesus says, when you pray, when you fast, when you give. But, right, this is kind of a question we might have of, what do I get out of this? Well, here Jesus focuses on one problematic reason. We'll look at another tomorrow. The problematic reason here is that we're trying to get attention from other people, right? And Jesus is honest, it works. Right? People will see these things that you're doing, and then they'll think that you're a good person, but that's all you get out of it. All your reward is from those people, from that attention. Don't expect anything from God. It's easy to see this in other people, but really it's hard for all of us to discern our own motives, right? Why am I doing the things that I'm doing? Most of the time our motives are not as pure as they should be. For me, when he talks about prayer, offering prayers publicly is kind of part of my job. And, we do our giving online. And so whenever I started doing that, I always felt kind of guilty, or I felt like people were judging me because they don't see me put something in the plate. If you don't notice, that was me just telling you that I still am giving. All right, so we just have to be aware of how we talk about these things and why we do them. We see that God isn't in the flashy public spectacle. God doesn't like it, and that's not what God does. God, Jesus says, is in secret. You could take that to mean a lot of things, but I think it's this idea that God is in the heavens, right? And heaven is not far away. It's all around us all the time, but it's just on the other side of reality. And it's up to us to choose to pay attention to it or not. Spiritual practices like these, they wake us up to what's really real. Giving breaks us out of our self-centered mindset that says, I've got to keep everything that I have, that I deserve, that I earned. Fasting breaks us out of this self-satisfying desire of, I need this in order to get by. See, the secretive way of God is to learn to be sustained with less. Do you need what you think you need? What do you think that you need God to give you? And can you still trust God even when you don't have it?